will get is a 6-digit. That'll get you within what, 100 yards of your target?
Well, if we were talking MGRS, then you would get a 6 or an 8-digit, most likely.
6-digit get you 100, 8-digit get you within 10.
Well, the 6 gets you within 10, and the 8 gets you within 1 meter.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
The 8-digit MGRS system can actually, that's what they use for laser guided missiles and things like that to get within a meter.
Yeah.
So what we're talking about here though is going to be latitude and longitude, which is going to be a little bit different. So this property here, you may see something that looks like 7.936, and then your other coordinate may be 409.810. You know, they could be 6 digits, they could be 4 digits. What you want to pay attention to are the numbers in front of the dot. Okay, so 18,500 easting, 34,500 northern. All right, so I want to go right up. Okay, now where am I going to see 18,500?
Easting.
Okay, so I'm gonna be right in this area here. Okay, what about the other coordinate?
Gonna be on your northern.
Okay, so I'm gonna be right about in here, right? Okay, so the 18 and the 34. What you're gonna do? I kind of got ahead of myself just so you guys will see where this comes into play. The 18 and the 34. Look at those first. And I'm going to go 18 here, and I'm going to go 34. This is where those two intersect, okay? This is the grid that our coordinates are going to be in, okay? And we can clearly see that from what we just talked about, that dot 500 is in the middle of the grid, and so we're going to be looking for a location approximately there, okay? Not every location is that easy to find clearly. You know, they're going to be, you know, dot 476 or something to that effect. So what you need to remember, so this is going to get you to your grid square. Go right up, and then again when you find that, it's right and up. So this is to the grid square that we're going to be talking about. So this number here, if we are going to break this down, then this is going to get us within 1 meter. This is going to get us within 10 meters. This is going to get us within 100 meters, approximately. Okay? So if I go 34.5, that's going to put me here. But let's say this was 34.599, right? And I didn't take into consideration those other. My actual target's going to be somewhere in this area. I'm going to be off by almost that.
That would be 10 meters.
That meter.
They give you 10 meters off. Yeah, 30 feet.
That would be bad for a mortar crew, would it?
30 feet, yeah.
Hey, Rojo.
And that's where your protractor
That would be bad for a mortar crew because the kill rate for a mortar is 15 meters.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing about map reading a lot of people don't understand neither, though, is a lot of people think that I give you them grid coordinates and you can walk out in the middle of the field and find a quarter.
No.
And the thing they don't understand is that's going to get you close.
Yeah.
It depends on how close I get you, but that's going to get you close, and then that's where the work comes in. I'm looking for this specific ordeal, or I'm looking to do this specific task, and that'll get you there, and you can say, oh, okay, bam. Well, when you add all that together, there's a lot of factors. Walking through the woods, most people don't know that when you walk, your left leg is shorter than your right leg. So if you walk for 100 miles, you're going to be arching to the left the whole time. So you have to take that into consideration while you're doing it. I'm walking through the woods, I come up on a tree, I have to step around the tree. Well, shooting that on an azimuth, that throws you off too. So I have to step around the tree and then step back to where I was and then get back on my true azimuth and start that. There's a lot of little small tricks that go to that, you know, that really helps keep you accurate as you're doing it, instead of just, here's an azimuth and I walk out. Well, I've walked around trees, I've darted through, and then I shoot an azimuth. Well, now instead of being here, I'm shooting an azimuth this way, so now that throws me back off.
So an easier way, maybe, to keep this straight in your mind, the distance between 18 and 19 is 1,000 meters. Okay? So if I'm going to go up from this 18 grid square over to the next grid square is 1,000 meters. Okay? So the next step down is 100 meters, then 10 meters, and then 1 meter. Okay? All right. Now, we talked a little bit about how the getting off just a little bit, whether it's the declination, you know, that can throw us off. What are some other factors that come into play whenever we're trying to find a spot on the ground? What are some other factors that could potentially cause us to vary in our lakes, buildings? Very good. What are some others?
Even having metal on your body holding your compass too close to you.
Yep. That's a big one.
There's
Kind of the same thing. A lot of times you'll end up more iron in the ground in some areas.
natural magnetic
We ran into that
fields.
scuba diving.
Natural magnetic fields will cause major order.